Right?
Each year, the Refuge interacts with hundreds of different youth thousands of times. Last year, 262 youth came to the Refuge who had never before come. There are new faces to us. However, it does beg the question, if new youth are coming to the Refuge each year, what has happened to those that have left?
Sometimes it makes me really nervous because coming here every day and seeing the youth, interacting with them on an ongoing basis, creating relationships, getting to know their history and their life stories, and then all of a sudden they drop off the face of the earth is concerning.
Since 2005, the Refuge has interacted with 2,875 different youth. 504 of these youth came through the doors of the Refuge last year. Staff know the whereabouts of 100 other youth that did not come last year. However, the question is, where are the other 2,271 youth? Recently, the Refuge interacted with 2 youth no longer coming. Pam is studying at Durham College, and Theo is working full-time.
You know, I think the lowest point when I was going to the Refuge was when I first started there.
Yes.
And I was living at 74 King in a one-bedroom apartment with myself, my girlfriend, and about 5 other people. And we never had food. We didn't eat unless the Refuge was home. Ever.
More than just a place to find food, clothing, and other basic needs, the Refuge is a place where youth find belonging, safety, and a place to heal, a family, and a home.
As soon as they walked in the door, everyone was safe, everyone was peaceful, everyone got along because they just appreciated the Refuge.
I think a lot of, not even structured conversations, but just different conversations I had with you and Dave over the years. Sitting and talking about problems and seeing that there were different ways of handling it from what I was used to. Because I was used to punching my way through every problem that came in front of me. Really?
After leaving the Refuge, both Theo and Pam found a way out and have moved on to better things. Pam is currently studying at Durham College to become an accountant. Theo is working full-time at Atlas Cold Storage with seniority and added responsibilities. He has recently been offered a supervisor position.
I rejoice! I rejoice. Even if it's a small change, I rejoice. But with those kind of stories, it blows my mind because, you know, they could have been doing well for so long and we don't hear until maybe a year later. And
on December 16th, the Refuge hosted its annual Christmas dinner celebration. 98 youth gathered together in a beautifully decorated hall to enjoy family, friends, and the reason for Christmas. The food was fantastic and several wild and crazy games added to the evening. Each youth also left with a gift backpack, thanks to the generosity of individuals, businesses, and schools.
Small things count. A cup of coffee, a winter coat, a dry pair of shoes, a place to sleep, a smile, a hug, someone who knows your name. Without those small things, winter's night goes on forever and feels a lot colder. Right now, there are more than 150,000 Canadians experiencing homelessness outside. They are men and women, families, kids, businessmen, students, mothers. Some are abused, abandoned, and ignored. And some were just left behind and broken by the recession, by their choices, and by life. Like a snowflake, every one of their stories is unique. Like snowflakes, many will fall on the streets tonight, alone. And it's cold out there. Sometimes small things can add up to bigger things, like when a lot of people come together to help a few. That's big. That's what the coldest night of the year is. A little walk for a big problem. It's a crowd of people stepping out into the cold night to raise money for the hungry, homeless, and hurting in our community. When we join together to help, we can make a big difference. So join us. Bundle up. It's cold out there. Together, we'll warm up the night.